We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
But I do have this desire. I have a desire to see I believe that the Islam religion is the best religion for our people because it creates unity and it gives one dignity and racial confidence and all of these things that are necessary to make a complete human being.
Once your work is finished, don't watch the television. Once your work is finished, find something constructive to add to your mind. Have an hour for reading. And I don't mean read comic books. Read something that will make you know what's happening. So when you get in a conversation, you can sound intelligent, even if you aren't. Do you hear me what I'm saying? But the television is your level. You got a television brain, a television vocabulary, and you live in a television world. Now, as long as your man is spending time with you on your level, you're happy. But when he tries to get you into a world that's based on intellect, that's based on intelligence, don't never worry about what your brother is thinking about you or what your sister is thinking about you. You worry about what Allah knows about you. Yeah, Allah don't have to think about it. Allah knows. Allah knows your heartbeat. He knows how many times your heart will beat from the day you're born to the day you die. Allah look at you right now and know exactly how many times your heart will beat. I believe you got some scientists in here. And since you all put the sun up in the sky, we want you to straighten out this light.
Because some people think that Islam is against girls' education, which is not true at all. Because in Islam, it is not only your right to get education, but it is rather your responsibility. You have to go, you have to learn, you have to get education. And it's for both boys and girls, for both men and women. So that needs to be clarified, that Islam gives a message of learning. The word Islam means peace. And for me, Islam is a religion of peace, a religion of brotherhood, humanity, love, tolerance. So I think this is the real, we need to understand what real Islam means. As far as I know, Islam has always given the message of justice. And I strongly believe in Islam, and I'm proud to be a Muslim.
And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that God is the greatest. It doesn't matter who you are, what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? God is the greatest. That's the answer. You know what I'm saying? And that's the answer for everything. God is the greatest. It helps me 1,000,000,000%. You know, I wake up, I pray, I go to bed, I pray. Even when I don't put my prayer hands up, you know, I'm praying, I'm meditating, and I'm thanking God. I'm thanking Him for my blessings, to continue to give me more blessings, to protect us every day, to protect us while we travel, to protect us everything, to just protect us and keep a shield, you know what I'm saying? And I love you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, you know what I mean? I have a relationship with God. He's the realest, and He's the master key. You know, I'm always giving you the keys. He's the master key, you know what I mean?
You're so blessed in your life. What do you do spiritually to stay grounded?
I represent my family. I try to really just, you know, understand every aspect about the Most High. For me, the Most High is Allah. And all praise is due to Allah, Lord of all worlds, the greatest, the beneficent, the merciful, the Most High. And I live my life by Islam. And at the end of the day, I think that's pretty much what grounds me in the way that I think most people should be grounded, and that's just enjoying who you are as a human life, as opposed to, you know, trying to add all of these other additives and preservatives to your perspective on life, where you think you this person much more than another person. Just, you know, being you, being in tune with your spirit, being in tune with your reality as far as life is concerned, and definitely being in tune with your family.
About God, I get emotional. I just get emotional talking about God. When I'm with somebody who really, truly loves God on the level that I love him and understand him on the level that I love him, I feel that way about him. So, you know, most times we could talk about God and you could vibe with someone when they're really not there. So you just go through the motions for your own salvation. You explain to them about Islam and the way of Islam, how it is, wholeheartedly and truthfully. You know what I mean? Which there's no compulsion, there's no hatred. It's insane how different religions have different variations, and we're supposedly be the same under the same God, which is Allah. His salvation, his understanding, He enlightened me. You know what I mean? Before I became a Muslim, I've known Muslims all my life. You know what I mean? A Muslim is just your conduct. And when you conduct yourself Islamically, and only God can judge you, basically. You know what I mean? Men judges men's action, God judges your heart.
It only judges. So I can't say how good I am, and no true Muslim will brag or will even take a chance on saying he's good, or he's halfway good or not. It's up to Allah, God, to be the judge, see? So I'm not going to say one thing about how good I am, because I don't know. We never get good enough. I'm always striving to be right. And you asked me another question, why did I change? Because I was raised a Baptist, and after touring the world, I found out that there are 600 million Muslims on the planet, and all religions are good. I wrote something once, it says rivers, lakes, and streams, they all have different names, but they all contain water. So does religions have different names, and they all contain God and the truth, only expressed in different ways, forms, and times. What Jesus taught was good. What Moses taught was right. What Buddha taught was right. What Krishna taught was right. What Isaiah, Lot, Noah, God has always sent prophets to different people at different times with messages for those people, and people have decided to choose those prophets as their leader. Some follow Krishna, some follow Buddha, some follow Muhammad, some follow Jesus, some follow whoever. But Moses, all of them are right. Jesus made a statement, I come not to destroy no law of the prophet, but to fulfill. All of God's prophets are right. You got to believe in all of them. So I decided to take the Islamic path. The Christian path is a perfect religion if the people practice. And you have 2 coats, give me 1. I'm hungry, you feed me. Love your enemy. Pray for those who use you. Forgive. Give charity. Don't hate. Christianity is a perfect religion. It's the people who don't live the religion. The religion is good, but the people do things in the name of the religion. A lot of Muslims do things they shouldn't do. A lot of Protestants, a lot of Buddhists, a lot of Hindus live like they shouldn't live. But the religion itself, the religion is right, but the people who follow religion ain't so right. So I choose to follow the Islamic path because I never saw so much love. I never saw so many people hugging each other, kissing each other, praying 5 times a day, the women in the long garments, the way they would eat. You can go to any country and say, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. You got a home, you got a brother. I chose the Islamic path because it connected me. As a Christian in America, I couldn't go to the white churches. As a Christian, that was for those people. It did them good. It didn't do me good. I saw Jesus Christ. I saw a white man with blonde and blue eyes. I look at the Lord's Supper in Christianity. I see all white people. You are Asiatic girl. I said, man behind you is dark. All the pictures of angels are white. Why come we never go to heaven? Why come the Mexican don't go to heaven and fly around? Why the Puerto Rican, all the angels happen to be white angels? I look at Peter was white, Mary was white, Paul was white, God's son Jesus was white. Everything was white. Tarzan, the king of the jungles, he was white. And the angel food cake was made white, and the devil food cake was chocolate. And if I threaten you, I'm going to blackmail you. Black was always bad in the Western world. The black cat was the bad luck. If you get put out of a fraternity group, you get blackballed. Black was always bad. So the only thing that made me feel good The only thing that made me feel free, that connected me with Saudi Arabia, the Islamic religion, connected me with Pakistan, Morocco, Syria. I sat down with Colonel Gaddafi, had dinner in his palace, stayed overnight because I'm a Muslim. As a Christian, I never could sit with Christian leaders. As a Muslim, I sat with Sadat, I sat with President Nasser, Marcos of the Philippines, Ayub Khan of Pakistan before he died. I've been sitting with kings of Sheikh Zayed of Abu Dhabi. Kings and people of these nations have welcomed me as a brother, and I'm a citizen, and now in America, I'm respected by all colors and throughout the world as a Muslim. See, the name Muhammad is the most common name in the world. There are more Muhammads on the planet. There are 4 billion people on earth, and every third person is a Muslim. So for me, I'm not condemning no other religion, but for me, being a world figure, taking the name Muhammad Ali, which is the name of my people for the brother of America, accepting the Islamic religion, it was better for me. Where another person, Shintoism, Buddhism, Christianity, Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, Jewish, that might fit another man. But you can choose any religion you want. If you believe it, you'll see God, because all of them are good. So I chose the Islamic religion. That's why I chose it.
Muhammad, do you have a bodyguard? Do you have...
No.
You don't?
I got one bodyguard. He has no eyes, though he sees. He has no ears, though he hears. He remembers everything with the aid of mind and memory. When he wishes to create a thing, he just orders it to be, and it comes into existence. For this order is not conveyed in words, which takes a tongue to formulate, or which sound carries ears. He hears the secrets of those under quiet thoughts. He stops those who's that? That's God. Oh, he's my bodyguard. He's your bodyguard.
When I retired from boxing, I really don't know. I want to say something right here. You all this might make you all think. Get ready to meet God. Owning real estate, going in business, teaching boxers, that won't get me to heaven. How many here believe there's a supreme being, believe there's a God? How many believe there's some power that made the sun, the moon, the stars? How many believe that this stuff didn't just come out here? Somebody wiser than us made it. How many believe there's a God? How many believe there's not a God? All right, if I told you who don't believe in God, if I told you that this glass sprang into existence, this glass made itself, no man made this glass, would you believe it? If I told you this television station popped into existence, it just, no man made it, you say Muhammad Ali's crazy. All right, if that glass couldn't make itself, if this building didn't make itself, then how did the moon get out there? How did the stars and Jupiter, Neptune and Mars and the sun, how did nature, how did all this come here if didn't know why is something planning to make it? So what I'm saying is, I believe that we're going to be judged. God is watching me. God don't praise me because I beat Joe Frazier. God don't give nothing about Joe Frazier. He wants to know, how do we treat each other? How do we help each other? So I'm going to dedicate my life to using my name and popularity, helping charities, helping people, uniting people, bringing people bumming each other because of religious beliefs. We need somebody in the world to help make peace. So when I die, if there's a heaven, I want to see it. We all going to die soon. This is not the life now. This is a test to see where will we spend our life. Your soul and your spirit never die. That's going to live forever. So your body is just housing your soul and spirit. So God is testing us on how we treat each other, how we live, to see where our real home be in heaven. So this physical stuff don't last for so long. There have been many kings and queens of England. They're all dead. After this one is gone, another one will come. So we don't stay here. We're just trustees. We don't own nothing. The most important thing about life is what's going to happen when you die. Are you going to go to heaven or hell? And that's eternity. How long is eternity? Give you an idea how long eternity is. Take the Sahara Desert, and I told you to wait 1,000 years. And every 1,000 years, I want you to pick up a grain of sand until the desert is empty. So it just scares me to think that I'm going to die one day, but when I die, somebody's watching me and keeping count, and I can't get away. So what am I going to do when I'm through fighting? Get myself ready to meet God and go to the best place. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
say alhamdulillah. You know, Allah always have better plan than we have. And tomorrow God have plan, inshallah. Doesn't matter what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go keep forward, keep going, and make history, inshallah. Thank you so much. I wanna say alhamdulillah, God give me everything. Alhamdulillah. I know you guys don't like this. Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy. And I wanna say thank you. You know, all friends around the world. Because of you guys, this fight is happening. Thank you guys. And tomorrow night, inshallah, and still. Thank you, sir.
Only the person that will come here, they will understand the feeling. So I hope the people that never been here yet, they will one day. Beautiful place, beautiful. And the feeling is, I cannot even explain to you. I explain to you. Please, inshallah, you're gonna come.